Acrosport founded LazyTown Entertainment in 2001, and when the company started making episodes of the TV show we all know and love in January 2004, Magnus had a huge role in all of this. He was the creator, producer, director, storywriter, production designer, wardrobe designer, and the main star. So of course, being 40 years old and having all those jobs, he didn't exactly have the time or energy to do all and every stunt as his character, Sportacus, the energetic, acrobatic superhero in his 20s. So LazyTown Entertainment hired talented stunt doubles for Sportacus. But of course, he wasn't the only character who desperately needed a stunt double. Stephanie and Ziggy surprisingly too. So Darri K is a businessman and gymnastic champion, and he of course was a stunt double for Sportacus. But his involvement with LazyTown doesn't just end there. LazyTown occasionally has small live shows in Iceland where they're still famous, and Darri plays Sportacus. He's been doing so since 2006 at the Nick Jr. Sky Festival, alongside Juliana Mariello, and even started in a Lost Play I eventually Lullaby. As Magnus decided to retire from the role of CEO at LazyTown Entertainment, which he returned to in June of this year, silent James. He also gave up being Sportacus and decided to give the role to Darri permanently. Darri was definitely the right guy for stunts as he competed in the 2009 Iceland Gymnastic Championship. Not to mention, he still stays loyal to his role and gives full effort. The Lazy Cup was written and filmed in 2012 for Season 3, and if you don't know what the episode is about, here's how it's described in the official Season 3 show Bible. The Lazy Cup soccer tournament is taking place in LazyTown, and the winner gets a golden trophy and a wish. Everything is on the line when the kids compete in a soccer match against Robbie's team, the Soccer Bots. If they don't win the match, their favorite superhero, Sportacus, will be forced to leave town forever. Considering it's literally revolving around soccer, or sports, the guy called Sportacus obviously has to do a bunch of soccer tricks. And Darri did all the soccer tricks so Sportacus' face wasn't shown properly. He is a professional soccer player, and according to a Google Translate of a news article from MBL, he did all soccer tricks for Season 3. The most impressive part is that he was only 19 when he got hired to do all these amazing tricks. Daniel and David Buck are brothers who work together in cardistry. They started off releasing home video of their magic, then did card tricks for productions such as Now You See Me and LazyTown Extra. Every extra episode begins with the Sportacus move of the day, which he decides by shuffling cards and picking one from a deck. Magnus doesn't actually know how to shuffle, neither did any of his other stunt doubles, so the two brothers were hired to shuffle in every single episode. If this is Sportacus stunts in Season 1 where he can't see his face, Igo is probably performing it. Joe Igo is a talented Canadian stunt performer and was a former member of Sing Bao Gat, or the Jackie Chan stunt team. In January 2007, an original video of him doing stunts in the city gained over 4 million views as of the late 2000s. Most of the moves in this video were performed in the TV show LazyTown. He actually hurts his ankle on the set of the show, since there are no crash mats in the airship to land on, but recovered quickly. It's worth mentioning he knows wushu and gymnastics. The majority of moves performed in the Welcome to LazyTown opening were done by him, which involved some of Sportacus' more impressive moves. You all know Darri performed in the 2009 Icelandic Gymnastics Championships, and so did Victor. I can't find any video of him on the set of the show, and we don't know exactly what moves he performed, but there are a lot of photos of him on the set. I don't think he counts as a stunt double since he didn't do any of Sportacus' moves, but he did choreograph and coordinate them all. He has worked on more than 40 movies and knows Taekwondo, Judo, and Hapkido. That's pretty impressive. There is literally no information about Blake Denley on the internet, which is surprising because he claims to be a world champion in one news report from Jan 2014. He did the jump rope stunts in season 4 of LazyTown in episode 8.
To South Africa as well.
Okay.
For the World Championships in 2008. So I guess that's the opposite end of the globe. I hadn't heard about LazyTown before. Whenever they emailed me, it was a new show to me. I don't have any younger siblings. I personally didn't watch it, but I made sure that I caught up on some episodes before coming out here. I think it's awesome what they do. You know, being able to claim that you're a world champion, that like on that day, you know, you were the best, which is a pretty surreal thing to think about. So there are different freestyle events. You can jump by yourself in singles, you can jump with a partner in pairs, then you can jump with up to 4 people. And basically you structure routines that are between a minute and a minute 15 seconds that have a bunch of different components. It's scored kind of like gymnastics, it's on a 10-point scale.
Matthias Stanways is a French 9-time world champion in bike riding, and he did all the bike stunts in LazyTown's 4th season. He did so in Ghost Stoppers.
I'm coming from Paris, France. I'm 24 years old, and I'm 4-time world champion BMX flatland.
Okay.
And I'm here in Iceland today to the LazyTown shooting, and it's been amazing so far.
Okay. How did it come about, you being here and presenting Sportacus?
It was really fun. Like the only difference between Sportacus and me is like he doesn't have any tattoos, and I have like sleeve like that.
Oh, okay.
So we had to like put some makeup on it, and like I would like to thank the makeup artist a lot because she did an amazing job. Like we couldn't like get any tattoos, so it was good.
Well, how did it go? I was watching earlier. It looked like drinking water for you.
It was like I was pretty scared at the beginning because I never ride in a costume, and this was not my own bike. So I had to get used to it, but in the end, like I don't know, I had like so much fun and I could pull some difficult tricks. So I'm really happy how it turned out.
Okay. Are you a fan of the LazyTown show? Have you seen it before?
Yeah, I saw it on YouTube, and I don't know. I was by myself at the airport, just like laughing. Like I don't know. I think it's really cool for the kids, and yeah, it's good.
What can you tell me about the BMX? When did you start riding? How old were you?
I started riding when I was 12 years old, and I actually watched BMX first on TV. So like I was like, if I can get kids to start BMX because they saw it on LazyTown, I would be the happiest person in the world, you know. So that's basically why I did it, and hopefully it's gonna be good.
Isn't it a bit dangerous?
Well, like I don't know, all the tricks I did, like I know I can do them. I didn't take any like crazy risk, but there is always an option to fall, you know. Today it turned into I didn't crash and I pulled some stuff, so I'm glad. Touch wood. It was like 2007, 8, 9 and 2012, and this year I got like 2nd, but like so next year I gotta win again. And it's like it's a world circuit, so it's like 5 rounds in different sides of the world. So there is a round in America, 2 rounds in Japan, and 2 rounds in Europe. So it's like I'm just traveling the world all year long to compete, and like maybe I compete in Sportacus suit next time.
Those were the 8 main stunt doubles of Sportacus. It's actually kind of a bit disappointing knowing Magnus didn't do it all. But then again, he was 42 when they were filming season 2, and at least he doesn't lie about it, unlike some people. Anyways, please note there are way more Sportacus stunt doubles listed in the credits. I just named the ones I had information on, but the video doesn't end here. Stephanie is the pink-loving singer and dancer, and Juliana Mariello is a singer and dancer, yet she still needed some help with acrobatics on the set. There are a lot of Stephanie stunt doubles, but we only have confirmation on the identities of 2 of them. Dancing Duel is an episode where Stephanie competes in a dancing competition against Rottenella, a wind-up dancing robot Robbie Rottenberg. Stephanie wins thanks to her amazing flips, and Robbie sabotages her dance, and she doesn't miss a single beat. The flips in her dance were wonderfully performed by Frida Run. Clown Circus is a pretty good episode if you pretend the kids are wearing normal clothing and not those hideous costumes. Stephanie performs some acrobatics in this episode, Christiana does a bunch of flips and stuff, and not to mention, 2 years before filming the episode, she played Vatanella in Dancing Duel. Andrew Wilding did all stunts for basketball in LazyTown's finale season. I think what's really funny is that he made a fake book post saying he would be doing all basketball stunts for Sportacus and ended up being a stunt double for Ziggy in Ziggy's Talking Teddy. He's the only stunt double for Ziggy considering he's a puppet. Andrew is an amazing basketball freestyler. These are the geniuses and masterminds behind the Stephanie and Sportacus stunts on LazyTown. Without them, the show would cease to grab my attention. This video was ridiculously hard to script. I knew almost nothing about anyone in this video. I did all the researching and writing in 1 hour, and I have a headache during the recording. So thank you for watching this video. I hope I didn't ruin your childhood. But when they were filming season 4, Magnus was the 49-year-old producer / actor / blah blah blah, and you didn't actually expect him to do every single thing, right? Though I admit, it is kind of disappointing knowing your childhood hero didn't do all the stunts. But he did so in Afram Latabay and Glenn Gleiber Latabay in 1996 and 1999. And remember, the stage plays were told all around Iceland for 1 year each, and Magnus never once used a different actor for Sportacus.